I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
All right. Since I'm here, let me put this up. Yeah, big. Um, let's talk about consequences. Let's talk about it. This part two. Now, the first part is on members only. Um, Part one is on members only for a reason. Uh, and it's on members only because I feel like a foreign government is watching me. Um, yeah, I feel like a foreign government is watching my ass. So let me just go ahead and say that that's the reason why part one is on members only. And yes, I am pro. Uh, let's just say I want a Palestinian state. That's why I'm being watched. But anyway, back to the point. Let's talk about consequences. The consequences are being made before I even spoke a word. I spoke before I even spoke a word. All it took was somebody being a punk ass nigga. Okay, that's all it took. It took that. So don't use your cousin as a battering ram, and then your cousin is used as a shield so that you won't be called out for your own hypocrisy and your inequity. Do you understand? And seeds has been planted already. That's where the consequences. Oh, Big J, you said you used the word consequences. Is that a threat? I heard some of your females, some of your female supporters, some of those women in the chat room say, "Is that a threat?" You can go ahead and take it as a threat. And because of PhD Diva and what you're doing to your cousin, all I'm going to say is you're going to face the consequences. PhD will not face the consequences. You will. Now what's happening? Your cousin about to come at your ass. All you gotta do is plant some seeds. The seeds has been planted, and and you got nobody else to blame but yourself. Because see, the thing is, when you gonna sit there and use my video, and then you're going to discard me, you know, on some hoe ass shit. See, like I said, if you want to put bounties, I put a bounty on you. And you don't want me to make that type of a bounty. See, but I hadn't reached that decision yet on that type of bounty yet. But let me just sit here and say this for right now: consequences being made on you already because your cousins see you for who you really are. That's the point. See, your cousin does not see you, didn't is not privy to your activity before he got there. He's not privy to your fight club. He's not privy to when you was on Daryl Long. He's not privy to your appearance around Anton. He's not privy to all of that. And your cousin needs to stop going around on YouTube falsely accusing everybody of being red pill and calling everybody manosphere. He don't even know anybody. No, 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 Mike. No, Mike. They won't. They won't. No, no, no. They won't do that because they know who to mess with and who not to mess with. Okay, they're not willing to go toe to toe with uh Man of Tomorrow. What are they gonna say at the Man of Tomorrow? Oh, you know, now they're gonna say Man of Tomorrow don't have no kids. Man of Tomorrow ain't shit. See, the criticism of Man of Tomorrow won't. Man of Tomorrow has, he's wearing a suit, he's wearing a tie. Man of Tomorrow has a business, right? So it's very hard for them to criticize. Brownsville don't have nothing to stand on because and then on top of that, Man of Tomorrow got more subs than Sharon. So that criticism is not going to stick. Okay. Oh, you're jealous. Like Sharon likes to do this whole. Well, you're jealous of me. How is Man Tomorrow going to be jealous of you? I mean, Man Tomorrow got more subs than you. Well, Man Tomorrow got. I make more money than I own a business. Man Tomorrow owns a trucking company. How is? See, Sharon can't make that comparison because he likes to do that whole the jealousy card. That shit ain't gonna fly. Yeah, they love the marriage flex. That's all. That's all they good at. Oh, I'm married. Marriage flexing, flexing. I don't like niggas. See, that's why I call them the Tyler Perry sector because it kind of reminds me of that movie. Why Did I Get Married? If you ever watched that movie called Why Did I Get Married? That's how them niggas act. All right, they act like marriage is it is the ultimate goal, right? They think everybody should be married. I'm married, and that marrying flex. There ain't no flex. If marriage was, and then even if it is a flex, right? Then PhD should be married. No, no, no. Marriage ain't no flex. Stop trying to shame everybody for being single. You niggas are on that Tyler Perry shit. Why did I get married? Why did I get married? Part 2. Y'all watch too much of that Tyler Perry shit and think, oh, let me just expose that on everybody else. And let me say something too. E the Man is a fake ass Christian. See, all I see is these fake ass Christian moves. These fake ass Christians. You're a fake. You can't sit there and try to get rid of somebody on bounties. And then on top of that, right? Y'all created Jay Prince. Ain't that some shit? But like I said, the seeds has been planted, and I'm watching Brownsville about to get up in Sharon's ass. I told you, them seeds were planted. Consequences were being made, and I had not spoken a word. I just plant those seeds because all you got to do is ask the right question. Where were you before you got before you- where before you got on YouTube? Are you knowledgeable about your cousin's activity before you got on YouTube? That's all. That's all Brownsville needs to do is watch the older videos before he got there. And I told you, your boy is red pill. Sharon is red pill. Shout out to Auntie, right? Shout out to Auntie. I'm glad Auntie did a live stream on it when Sharon, when Brownsville went off on Sharon. That shit was classic. That shit itself is classic. So the seeds have been planted. Understand, you better drop that fake Christian shit. Y'all not Christians. Y'all just played one on the internet. Do you understand? And this is the point I'm trying. I'm gonna make this other point too. There's a reason why men do not attend the church because of bitch niggas like you eat a man. It's not just economics. And let me say it like this: Full Circle keep making the wrong argument. Women has nothing to do why men do not attend church. Say it again. Women has nothing to do why men do not attend church. Men don't attend church because most men work hours that's transient hours. It's transient. Young men are transient. They're not going to stay in one location for long periods of time. No. Number two, there is no quote unquote um the messaging inside Christianity, or I should say inside of Western Christianity. Western Christianity is problematic. Western Christianity is very, very problematic. See, that's why I admire is Islam. The reason why I admire Islam, I'm not even Muslim, because they have a sense of community. You see, the thing is, when it comes to Islam, because the problem with the black church is old niggas want to check young niggas all the time. They want to son young niggas all the time. That's why you don't see niggas talking about, oh yeah, I want to go to so and so Baptist church. No, the messaging is there's a feminization of the messaging. Nobody wants to hear the story of Boabs. Nobody wants to hear all that bullshit about Boabs. Boabs do not speak. That Boab story does not speak to men. Number two, there is no community inside that church house. Then you got the old niggas over there who's inside that church who try to chin check you on something you're not even guilty of. No, no, old nigga, sit your old ass down somewhere and mind your business. You see, and E the Man is one of them type of niggas. And then that whole ass shit that E the Man does. Okay, E the Man, if you supposed to be a Christian, understand E the Man, why you go around here trying to bearing false witness? Why are you bearing false witness? That goes against the 10 Commandments, the book of Exodus, the book of Exodus. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Well, you're bearing false witness, either man, by lying on certain people and promoting a false narrative. I love it though. Actually, nigga, I love it because I see y'all about to crumble. That shit's about to crumble. Well, it's starting to. I ain't saying it's gonna crumble all the way, but it's starting to. And I don't have to be there to see it. No, I don't have to be there on that panel because y'all some fake ass niggas over there. Now, those women on the women who's in your chat room, you would be hard pressed who those women are. Those same women will be on a white man's channel. On excuse me, I'm sorry, white men's channels, and they disparaging you as black men. See, and that's the funny thing about it, right? They be on a white man's channel disparaging your black asses, and you over here trying to defend their fucking honor. Get the fuck out of here. But that truth is gonna come out later, right? That truth about them, those in that chat room will come out later. I give another 6 months, right? I give them like another 5 6 months for that part to get exposed, right? Well, that's where the main players, yeah, yeah, y'all about to get it into who's in the chat room, and y'all really need to stop that marriage flex because because it's the most juvenile thing ever. See, I'm gonna say something about some of you who marriage flex. Y'all the main reason why people are divorced. You not a man until man you get married. You tell some young man to rush themselves to get married, and then he's not even he's not ready to get married, or and if he is ready, he's married to the wrong one. He proposing to the wrong woman. And then let's also talk about this too though, about marriage. Y'all like the marriage flex, but then y'all want to talk about that Bible. Well, Paul was not married. Paul was not married. Stephen was not married. Peter was not married. So why? So why y'all want a marriage flex and try to use that Bible to do it? See, the only reason why y'all are married is because y'all just want sex. Okay, that's the only reason why y'all are married, because you just want some pussy. Some of y'all don't even love the wives that y'all with. Y'all just married these women just for sex. And if y'all really was in love with y'all wives, y'all wouldn't be getting on YouTube trying to trying to calling every other woman a queen except for the woman who you marry with. That's why I call you niggas marry sales. Y'all married, but yet y'all are incels. You niggas are marry sales. Brownsville is a marry sale. Sharon is a marry sale. Either man is a marry sale. And all three of you niggas sit there and y'all want to tell PhD, but hey PH, how come you single? Yet y'all want to talk about what y'all want to sit there and talk about, uh full circle married. Y'all want to know if Man of Tomorrow is married. It's nobody's business if somebody else is married or not. It's one of the dumbest argument ever made. Right, right, right. It's like JD Vance hugging up to Erica Kirk. You know, some of y'all married for the wrong reasons. In fact, though, I'm gonna say it like this: y'all even cheapen the idea of marriage by doing that bullshit y'all do online, trying to flex. Talking about, if we just take care of the men, the women will follow. Nigga, this is not the 1980s and 90s. Women are separate from men. Women just because men going to do this doesn't mean the women going to follow. They're not. Why? Because women are separate from men economically. What y'all trying to do this old patriarchal. You see, let me say it like this: y'all are chauvinistic y'all selves. You can't just say the management chauvinistic when you're chauvinistic yourself. You actually believe if y'all correct the men, the women are going to follow the same direction. That's not going to happen, because now women are independent, disconnected from men. Women make their own money as they should. Women can buy their own houses as they should. Women can sit there and have choices as they should. So it doesn't matter if Big J decides to, be of a certain level. That's not gonna make her ass move. That's not gonna make some woman move because I move a certain light. No, this is not the 60s, 70s, and 80s. You're just gonna move because a man move. Oh, she gonna follow that direction. No, no, nigga, that doesn't work like that. Them days are over with. The genie is out of the bottle. And then y'all like to dehumanize people who are not married when y'all have that Bible in front of you, knowing that some of the people who y'all reading that Bible never been married? Peter, Paul, Stephen. I think John in the Bible was not even married. Yet y'all want to do this stupid ass quotes. Y'all, you niggas are dumb. But because of the PhD bullshit, you hadn't learned a goddamn thing about that PhD shit, because a lot of people see that hypocrisy shit concerning her. But like I said, consequence has been made. You know. But just wait for Sharon and Brownsville to beef again. Cause that shit was classic. I actually was like, well, Brownsville, it's time for you to check your cousin. Instead of you trying to call everybody else out, I told you this, Brownsville, check your fucking cousin. It's about time you about to check his ass. And let me say something else too, right? Because I'm still enraged. I'm still enraged about something. Y'all better not say a fucking word about me ever again after this shit. I better not hear nothing about hating black women. I better not hear shit about putting this person over that person. When a white man who calls CPS, who spent his time on YouTube, going to black manosphere channels to harass black women by calling CPS, and yet that white motherfucker was up in that heifer's chat room, chatting it up and being friendly with the bald-headed nigga up in that chat room, who's supposed to be a guardian of black women. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. How does Junk Pal Video can be cheered in the same chat room where that bald-headed BWE simp ass nigga at? How is that supposed to work? If the bald-headed nigga knew about Junk Pal Video, then he wouldn't be supporting old girl right there. That's the stupidest thing I ever, that's why I told that bald-headed nigga over there, nigga, stop jumping off the porch and do some research before you speak on any goddamn body. You don't know shit. And you're talking. You don't know nobody over here. You just got here. You don't know what happened in 2017, 2018. Only damn thing you know is Kevin Samuels, and Kevin Samuels this. The shit we on predates Kevin. If you stop being a simp, if you stop being a white knight, you understand. You will know that the people who's up in your own chat room don't like your black ass because they on the white man's panel, white man's channel, denigrating your black ass. They don't like your black ass either. You niggas are stupid. Y'all don't even research the people who you claim support you. Y'all don't. I got no respect for you old niggas though. I really don't. Y'all are so fucking dumb. Just here to be used. Damn, y'all so dumb. Mm-mm-mm. So dumb. Oh, let me say this too. Fuck bomb. Okay, I'm gonna say that. Fuck bomb. I'm gonna keep on saying that old shit. You're not gonna race war this shit. You're not gonna race war when you have that same white man who for years have done a lot of damage in this space. This white man did a lot of damage in this space, and you was tag teaming with him, bomb. Same with like homegirl the other day is tag teaming with him now. I sure them did. I sure them did, Death Razor. Fuck me, fuck her. You know, the thing, yeah, I stand by that shit 10 toes down. You don't sit there and just create no fucking ass narrative. And here's something I want to ask. Why do men cut down trees? See, that question needs to be asked. Why do men chop down trees? Why do men cut down trees? And if you know what the answer is, that should be asked. If you know what that means, then that it should be asked towards her. All because you want to mammy for Brownsville in the Peacock and Simps. Why do men chop down trees, cut down trees? Why? What for? The archives don't lie. Do not lie. Oh, let me say a shout out to VV Dub Boogie, right? Speaking about the archives, shout out to V Dub Boogie last night. Shout out to V Dub. I watched it. V Dub's the only one who got 99% of it right. And to that one female, you're right. To this one female, you're right. I ain't gonna call her no woman. I'm gonna call her a female, right? I'm gonna call her a female. I ain't call her no woman, because I'm being derogatory. But to this female, you're right. You're right about one little thing. That is the goal. Because piggyback on what V Dub said, yes, the manager might be dead. I want that leadership. The leadership is still alive. I want Obsidian being dragged into a congressional hearing. I do want BGS dragged in front of a congressional hearing. I do want, I already mentioned Anger Man, right? Anger Man, BGS, Obsidian, O'Shea. I want them dragged in front of a congressional hearing, and the question is going to be asked: are you a hate group? And if not, then what are you? I meant that. One way or the other, it's going to happen. While y'all sit there talking about, oh, Big J, you're a failure. Well, all of us are failures. A lot of y'all failed at life. AB Media is a failure. He's on the internet looking for male validation because women don't find him appealing. Chaos Reign is a failure because women don't find him attractive. So he wants to be an incel under BGS. But here's the thing that separates from me and these two niggas. I stand by my own goddamn self. I stand alone. You niggas need a daddy. Those two niggas need a daddy. BGS is y'all's daddy. I don't need no leader. I don't need to attach myself to another man. You niggas do. You calling this so-called pro-black nigga the master teacher. If he's such a master, how come he ain't do X, Y, and Z? How come he didn't give you the necessary tools to be successful in life? Do you understand? He's telling y'all to become passport bros. He's telling y'all to back Glenn the Cameron when Glenn the Cameron talk about having sex with underage girls. Yet y'all still following that old bullshit. Y'all all refuse to tell Daddy, why are you with Glendon? Why are you backing Glenn the Cameron? And it's like what Super Sly was saying. You got Glendon, you got that punk ass soft core tissue. Sinful to P, Ringo TV Raw. And, no, let me see how many of y'all in this space. You got about 10 niggas in this 9, 10 niggas in this space who had grape or who either graped or tried to grape a woman or a child. And y'all following that shit. You got one nigga try to grape a crippled woman while he got a fat belly and telling everybody he's international. See, I don't see this as entertainment. You niggas do. It's not entertainment when you got these people around and y'all following them like they are y'all's daddies. I don't want to hear shit. Now with the Corey Holcomb situation, you niggas are done. So consequences is being made. And what's so fucking shame that old girl came back to Corey. She came back to Corey. I said, ain't I said, man, ain't that a damn shame? That woman came right back to Corey. You should have left Corey ass where he's at. But like I said, I give Corey 6 months to be canceled. George said, didn't they have fallen out years back? Who are you referring to, George? Who you referring to? Corey is losing people. He's actually losing people. When I said people, I mean people who he surround himself with. But Corey's gaining fans, but because like they actually expecting a train wreck. They're expecting a train wreck. I don't know. I don't know about that, George, because I don't watch him like that. I don't watch him like that, but you know, Corey's a piece of shit, so I don't watch him. But you know, but the thing is that he is just a disgusting individual, and all that information, him making great jokes on children. You know, I'm surprised though he's still breathing. And when I mean breathing, I mean him still having a lot, still having a show and not being canceled, you know, for making jokes on having relations with kids. I'm just surprised they hadn't canceled his ass, and it's just years upon years of statements. I went to Iceland, and the age of consent is 13, and yeah, he's saying all those type of jokes and shit. But anyway, what's going on, Hammer Time? But I'm gonna get on off of here. Um, Consequences has already have been made, so but I better not catch y'all on anybody else's panel. I'll tell you that damn much. I'm out.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.